Flashbackers, we're back. It's New Release Wednesday for June 5th, 2013. I am Patrick Michael Strange. We are here at Flashback Comics to bring you the new comic books this week. That's what you're here for, New Release Wednesday. Let's get right to it. We have Avengers number 13 from Marvel Comics. Abe Sapien, number 3. Daredevil, End of Days, number 8. Django Unchained, number 4. Action Comics, number 21. Daredevil, Dark Knights, number 1. The Ultimates, issue number 25. Rachel Rising, number 17. The Superior Spider-Man, number 11. Legends of Oz, The Scarecrow, number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 11. Poison Elves, number 3. Archer and Armstrong, number 18. Great variant cover from them, like the 8-bit. Bedlam, number 7. The Colonized, number 3, and we have 2 variant covers going on for that. Swamp Thing, number 21. The Jungle Book, Last of the Species, number 4. Uber, number 2, and we have 3 great variant covers for that particular book. Shadow Man, number 7, along with a variant cover. Great 8-bit goodness going on from Valiant. Thor the Dark World, Prelude, number 1. Miss Fury, number 3. Winter Soldier, number 19. Spawn, number 232. The Black Bat. Great covers on those. One from Tan and one from Jay Lee. Skull Kickers, number 1. Which is also Slash number 22. They're starting the series, but it is also, if you're keeping chronological order, number 22. So Skull Kickers from Image. Suicide Risk, number 2. Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars, number 4. Avengers Arena, number 10. Shrugged, number 3. Screwed, number 1. Along with a great variant cover to go along with that from Zenoscope. Ferris, number 16. Doll H, number 13. Spider, number 12. 68, Jungle Gym, number 3. Black Acre, number 7. Demons, The Unseen, number 1. 10 gram from Image Comics, and they have a great variant cover coming from that as well. I think that's Bill Sienkiewicz. Archer and Armstrong, number 10, along with a great variant cover for that as well. East of West, number 3. Aspen Splash 2013 Swimsuit Spectacular, number 1.
Woohoo!
I Vampire, number 18. The Dark Tower, Gunslinger, number 2. Lock and Key, number 5. Lost Vegas, number 3. Cross Badlands, and we have 3 great variant covers for that particular issue as well. And that is issue number 30 on Cross Badlands. Red She-Hulk, number 66. The Darkness, number 113. Green Arrow, number 21. Green Lantern, number 21. Polarity, number 3. Thunderbolts, number 10. Detective Comics, number 21. The Movement, number 2. Charismagic, issue 2, and we have another great variant cover for Charismagic as well. Invincible Universe, number 3. X Factor, number 257. Astro City, and we have another great variant cover for that particular issue as well. Astro City, number 1. I believe, actually, let me correct that number. Actually, yes, it is a number 1, a new number 1 from Astro City. Let's go. Victories from Dark Horse, number 2. Legends of the Dark Knight, number 9. Son of Merlin, number 5. Red Team, number 3. Mr. X, number 2. Earth 2, number 13. The Jungle Book, Last of the Species, number 4. Star Wars Dark Times, number 5. Batwing 21. Iron Man, number 11. Age of Ultron, Book 9. And from Kick-Ass 3, we have issue 1 with many variant covers here. Great cover by John Romita Jr., Adam Hughes, can't tell the artist on that, Mark Silvestri, and Cully Hamner. Continuing on, All New X-Men, number 12. Fashion Beasts, number 10. Stormwatch 21. Thanos Rising, number 3. Fearless Defenders, love that cover. Number 5. Cable and X-Force, number 9. Emmy Comic Girls, number 4. Transformers, number 19, with 2 great variant covers for that. And last but not least, my guy, Ben Shaw's Ethan Stone P.I., first issue, exclusively here at Flashback Comics. That is all for our new release Wednesday segment. I am Patrick Michael Strange, and this is Iron Fist, also known as Troy David Phillips. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing very good, Patrick. How are you today?
Doing well. Another great week of comic books, man.
Well, it is. I'm actually a little bit excited to talk about your guy Ben Shaw's book, Ethan Stone.
My man.
If I can just jump right in?
Let's do it.
Okay. I want to tell our Flashback people about Ethan Stone P.I. It's a really cool series. Let me just crack it open and show you a little bit of what Mr. Shaw is capable of. Okay. It's an interesting take on supernatural investigation. It's not quite the X-Files, but it does have some similar themes. And, well, I think it's really worth taking a look at, particularly since we're talking to Mr. Shaw about coming into Flashback Comics and doing an artist signing. I've got copies of the book here, and I'm actually pretty excited to have him coming into the shop. He was at Wizard World Philadelphia just this past weekend, and I really want to see what he's got with the sketches, with the prints. He's got a lot of talent.
He is. He wouldn't be a part of my crew if he wasn't.
Yeah, well,
he's a great guy. He went to Kubert School. Excellent inker. Also showing both his penciling and inking skills on the title. And his co-writer on the book, I forgot my man. I'm sorry, my bro. Working along with Ben is Mike Lunsford, great local guy as well. Looking forward to them coming to the shop and doing some stuff. And, stay tuned to these guys. Ben's a great guy. Wouldn't have him if I didn't believe in the guy. Shout out to my man Ben Shaw. We're going to take care of you guys here at Flashback.
Now, also, well, you know what? Right over this way, we've got the 3rd issue of Thanos Rising. Now, I've been loving this series, and I've been telling people that, ever since the first issue. Thanos, great character, created in the Bronze Age by artist Jim Starlin.
Yes.
First appearance, Iron Man number 55. We know Thanos' basic story. He's megalomaniacal. He's in love with the conceptual entity of death. He killed his mother. He's actually killed the majority of the Titanian Eternals. But we've never actually seen his childhood. So there's characterization in this story, in Thanos Rising, that hasn't actually been covered before in previous stories. So maybe you're familiar with Thanos from Captain Marvel, from Strange Tales, Warlock, Avengers, Marvel 2-in-1, The Silver Surfer, Infinity Gauntlet. This is a side of Thanos that you have not seen before. So if you weren't interested in the book before, you should get interested in the book now.
And I think big time because we saw at the end of Avengers that Thanos will be the next big major villain that they face in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think that's what a lot of people are, why it's getting even more heat, while us super comic geeks know Infinity Gauntlets and all that stuff.
Well, and I'm always happy to give people a spotlight on a character's history.
Oh,
so,
definitely. And from what I've seen on this particular issue, and I've been scooping it up as well, you get a little bit more compassionate towards this evil bad guy. You do. You see some humanization of the character. So shout out to Thanos Rising.
Well, now, walking down this way a little bit, I really can't say enough good about... there's so much coming out good from DC Comics these days. I'm very excited with the New 52 movement. It's almost 2 years. Not quite, but almost. New books like The Movement by Gail Simone.
Yes.
Superman and Action Comics, we saw at the top of the list, and that was looking really good. But what really has me excited in a way that I haven't been excited in quite some time is the Batman titles. Especially... Now, everybody that knows me knows I'm an old school comic guy, so I always come back to the classic titles: Superman and Action, Flash, Green Lantern, Batman, and Detective Comics. Detective Comics is the reason why DC is called DC Comics today. And after the death of the family, after the Requiem,
the Court of Owls.
Yes, indeed, the Night of Owls. the Batman stories have just continued to move along. Their stories are, well, they're exciting. They're engaging. We're seeing Batman characters, not just Batman himself, but the support characters like Nightwing, Batgirl, Batwoman, Batwing, the villains, the Mad Hatter, Clayface. We're seeing different things done with the villains. We're seeing the villains go in new directions. So if you haven't already, you should actually consider checking out the Batman family of titles. It is not necessary to read the entire line of Batman books. You could read Detective Comics and be just fine. Those stories will keep you engaged and happy.
But if you do, we wouldn't mind you picking up those extra issues here at Flashback. And I think it's also a shout out to Scott Snyder, and David Fitch. All the creative teams working on the Batman family of titles are doing such a phenomenal job. And so, by the way, if you are digging the writers and those creative teams on the Batman books, check out last week's book, The Wake from DC Vertigo. Scott Snyder, who gave us The Court of Owls, who gave us Death in the Family, is doing such a phenomenal job on there with Murphy on The Wake. So check out that book as well. Again, another promo from last week's picks.
Well, that was last week, Patrick. What are you going to talk about for me this week?
Did you already do your 3?
I did, sir.
Okay.
I did. And I did actually, I got to jump on you for just 1 second because 10 grand. Cover B features the artwork of Bill Sienkiewicz. You might remember Bill Sienkiewicz from Elektra Assassin. You might remember Bill Sienkiewicz from Moon Knight, from The New Mutants. He's done a lot of quality work for Marvel and DC Comics alike, and so I just wanted to point that one out. The cover's beautiful, and I'm actually pretty interested in 10
You heard me
grand.
when I was doing my new release Wednesday.
Actually, I
dropped
didn't.
the Bill Sienkiewicz.
I was with a customer. I do work in this
I'm a
comic store.
Bill Sienkiewicz fan. Great guy. Love his work. All right, my picks of the week. I'm going to keep it on that whole Marvel Cinematic Universe path, trailing off of my man's Thanos Rising pick. New this week in stores, Thor the Dark World Prelude. It's a 2-issue limited series written by Craig Kyle and Chris Yost and illustrated by my man Scott Eaton. I have tons of his homework hanging on my walls at my studio. Great work. If you're looking forward to the new Thor the Dark World film coming out soon, later this year, get this Prelude. Check it out. Gives you some little bit more background, bridging the gap from Avengers, the previous Thor film, to this new Thor the Dark World film. Pick it up. You got to hear a Flashback. New this week.
I can't believe you didn't say one word about that beautiful photo cover.
I'm sorry.
Hemsworth he's really captured the role of Thor.
He has a man crush on him.
Hey, you know what? That's not an easy role to fill. And
he's done a pretty good job with it.
Yes, he has.
But he gets enough praise from my wife, and now you. I don't need to hear other people talking about Chris Hemsworth. Good-looking dude, doing his thing. I'm enjoying his rendition of Thor. Yeah. Man crush over here. All right, Thor the Dark World. Check that out. My other pick. If you were tracking with me, if you're friends with me on Facebook, if you're friends with us on Flashback Comics, Winter Soldier is filming right now. Captain America Winter Soldier is the next film in the franchise for Captain America. And this happens to be the final issue of the Winter Soldier comic book series.
No!
Check it out. I know fans are going to be upset about that, but hey, it could mean more things to come. But so a pivotal issue. Check it out. The final issue of this current line of Winter Soldier book. Nice appearance from another fellow Avenger in this particular book. But I ain't going to give that away. You're going to have to pick up the book to check that out. Last but not least, going back over here, my last pick of the week. I'm a big fan of John Romita Jr. as well as Mark Millar. Right here, Evil Prevails When Good Men Do Nothing. Kick-Ass 3 is new in stores this week. Kick-Ass 2 will be coming out as a film later this year. If you're a fan of the original Kick-Ass film, just some great stuff coming from the whole Kick-Ass family. I love Hit Girl. I love Kick-Ass himself, and this particular character will be played by a particular funny man in the upcoming film, Jim Carrey. So anyway, check out the new Kick-Ass 3 book, branching off of Kick-Ass 2 and the Hit Girl series. I don't want to give away too much on it, but if you love the Kick-Ass franchise, you're going to love Kick-Ass 3. Those are our picks of the week, my friend.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm pretty excited. I'll be jazzed to sit down and actually get to read some comics. I'm a little tired after the Charlottesville weekend, so I had a 1 year with my wife.
Congratulations.
Love you, honey. It was a great time. Got to see Monticello, did a brewery tour, got to see Montpelier, James Madison's home. We're going to try to actually tour all the Virginia presidents. I'm a native Virginian, so we want to do that. But yeah, I'm tired. I know you're tired.
All right, we know you want to get to the books that you've picked up here at Flashback, so come pick up these new books. And also, I'll be with my show, Fantastic Forum, down at Heroes Convention this upcoming weekend. Come check us out. Say hello. Up until next week.
Yes, indeed.
This has been Flashback. Let's give them the drill. Our end of the new release Wednesday drill.
You know, I've actually looked in the mirror and practiced this.
Okay, let's do it.
You follow us on Twitter.
Twitter.
You subscribe to us on YouTube.
YouTube.
You like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook. This is my man Troy David Phillips, Patrick Michael Strange, my man Connor on camera. We're out of here.
Yes. Peace.